Well,
I have a colleague that is quite smart, like sort of rocket science smart. He works for the government and at a special government lab, like in the movies. And I went out with him several months ago for my birthday, actually. And we had a really nice talk, and I recommended Eckhart Tolle to him, um, The Power of Now. And
wow,
I
nice.
sort I sort of told him about you, um, and talked to him a little bit about Nisargadatta Maharaj. And he's so he started reading Eckhart Tolle, and he asked me, "What was that other book you recommended to me?" So I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know if I want to recommend to him, you know, crazy non-dual
Uh,
literature. It's like he might be like, I don't know about this Charlie. He's crazy. There's a part of me that's like feels like I need to hide these types of discussions from my professional life or even sometimes my friends.
yeah, it's okay if it comes up like that. It's fine. Yeah, yeah, it's okay not to avoid like people from listening to what you do, what you normally do in your spare times. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything is perfectly this. It's just this already. As perfect as that. There's nothing wrong or right with anything. Because many people apparently when they listen to what we usually talk about, they normally think that we have gone crazy. It's because this really can't be understood.
Yeah.
It is not already in the realm of understanding. It's not like novels. When you read novels, you understand the entire story, what's going on when you have read the whole book. But this, it's beyond any description. You can't really describe what this is. So it's understandable. It's fine.
People talk about their interests a lot.
Yeah.
You go out to dinner, they say, talk about football or soccer or rugby or movies or I like crazy Indian literature.
Yeah. Even here, when I talk about this, what we usually discuss about, you know, people sometimes they will start to laugh because they don't understand. Don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sin that's laughing uh, that seems to be happening, to be going on. It's not separate from what we are talking about right now. Laughing, thinking, shame, there's no separation. Everything is already just this expressing as laughing, somebody thinking that we have gone crazy, somebody thinking that there must be something wrong with these people is equally just this. That which can't be known, can't be understood, can't be gotten. because it's already everything. There's no separation. So there's no separate self to understand this, to get this, or to become this. There's just simply this. Even what appears to be a separate self is also just this expressing as a separate self. So there's no real separate self to, to be taught or to learn how to get closer to this or to meditate and find this. There's just this already, which is already timeless. There's no time. There's no past. There's no present. There's no future. There's just this. Even what appears to be the past is already appearing in this, which isn't the past. Even the future, what appears to be the future is already appearing in this, which isn't a future. It's simply nothing. It's just what is. People talking, the silence, the tables and chairs, the computer screen, thinking, waiting, expecting. There's no separation. Everything is this already. It is wholeness already. It is whole and complete.
Did you have some coffee?
Sorry?
Did you have some coffee?
Not today. Not today. I wanted to have some coffee, but I decided to buy some juice because it's very hot today.
All right.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Yeah, your energy level is like through the roof.
Sorry?
Your energy level is through the roof, which is good. You must be getting better.
Yeah, I am. I feel much, much better. I remember I told you that I was using Simmons
Mhm.
whenever I take my breakfast in the morning. I usually mix it up with Simmons gel. So that's as well has been helping a lot.
I just bought some. I call it Irish moss here.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Clean taste of Maine, it says. It doesn't really taste very clean. I don't know why they say that. Tastes terrible.
Yeah, I think it's the same product.
Yeah.
I think it's the same product. But does it have that fishy smell?
This isn't that fishy. It's this one does not fishy. It's very gelatinous. They probably, it's probably different in different parts of the world. Does yours
Oh, yeah.
I just get the actual stuff rather than the processed stuff. I figured that's better. Does yours
It's quite different.
does yours come from Africa? You know where it comes from?
Is it from Africa?
No, this is from America. This is from
Oh,
very
yeah.
this is from very close to here. But, I mean, seaweed is everywhere, right? So I assume that what you get is from Africa.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Because I heard that Simmons gel is from India.
Oh, India, huh? Okay.
Yeah, India. I
I
don't know,
mean,
it's
like,
seaweed.
yeah, it's seaweed.
Seaweed, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty expensive for seaweed. Yeah. I mean, I suppose they have to get it where it's not polluted. I hope they get it where it's not polluted anyway. You know,
I hope it doesn't have side effects.
I don't think so. I would be very surprised if it had any side effects. You know, it's just like it's just a vegetable. It's just a sea vegetable, you know.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lion's mane, I don't know. There's something, um, whenever I try to take it, the body doesn't react very good. Doesn't doesn't react. The reaction,
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, you better not do it. Might be a bad batch. You know, they're mushrooms, right? So mushrooms, they have to be prepared right. Um, uh, and there's bad batches, you know. So could be that you got a bad batch, but don't take it if it's not making you feel good.
Or
Yeah.
does it have to be cooked? Or should I take it raw?
No, no, it just has to be processed right. Um, you know. So what you get is that stuff you got is dried and yeah, I think just dried and put into a capsule or whatever. But um, you know, you have to do it pretty quickly afterwards because mushrooms are kind of more like meat than like vegetables, right? If you wait
Or
too long to do it after you pick it, it can go bad. So my understanding, yeah. When Alan was out here, we went walking in the forest, and then my favorite spot, and then went and meditated. And then we came back, and he found a lion's mane mushroom that was like this big, found it in the forest.
wow.
And he didn't know what it was. He's just like, hey, look at that. And yeah, so I chopped that up and ate it. It was wonderful.
I remember when you showed me pictures,
Yeah,
it actually looked like some kind of an animal or something.
yeah. So that's lion's mane. That's lion's mane.
Wow, it's huge. It's
Yeah.
huge.
So there's more awareness. I keep finding myself in situations where there's no self, where I see myself almost from a third party perspective. That there's an awareness of connection or translucency, I guess. People's actions seems very fluid, dreamlike. More and more of that is happening in my regular life. Um, Not being upset, you know, still thinking, but then stopping to think and then thinking, oh, okay, that's just happened without grasping or defining myself. Finding like my fortune, Trump might fire me. No, it's going to be okay. Trump might fire me. Yeah, it's going to be okay. There's going to be some money coming. Maybe not. All of that stuff is not seen as important as
Yeah.
much, you know. There's more
Yeah.
curiosity to see how things will work out, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, what you really are can never be found. You can see from yourself, but you can't see yourself. You can see from yourself, but you can't see yourself because yourself is nothing. It is nothing. Solidity is just an imagination. There is really nothing solid. The feeling of a body being solid, is just an appearance. What you really are is not solid. It is formless. What you really are has no end to it. There's no beginning and there's no end. What you really are can never be measured. It is shapeless, formless, and empty. Yet it is also full. In a sense, it's every apparent thing. There's no separation. Yourself is undivided. It can never be found because it's everything already. It's every movement, it's every sensation, it's every thinking, trying. It's even that which is not doing anything. It's even nothing. So the people that are seen moving around, they are you already. It is you moving around, holding meetings, driving cars, trucks, mountains. You are everything. Yet you are nothing. What you are can never really be described. What you are can never really be gotten. What you are can never really be seen by anyone because there's no one here. All there is yourself. Just this. You can call it this, you, wholeness. It doesn't really matter. This is wordless, yet it appears as words. It can never be pointed at because even that which seems to be pointing to it is already it. The pointer, the pointing, and that which is being pointed at is already this, is one. There's no separation. The listener and the speaker are one. An image that is being watched on the computer screen is just an empty image. There is no one behind this image. There's just talking happening, and there as well, listening happening, or thinking happening, maybe. But it is already empty. There's no one behind any apparent happening. So there's just sound of people talking here. Blinking happening. Talking happening. The space, the computer screen. Everything is empty. In the story, it may seem as if this is going somewhere. There's really something to attain by listening. But that's just a story. There's really nowhere to get to. There's really nothing to find. There's just simply this, what is, expressing as talking, drinking, water, sitting on a chair, watching a computer screen, waiting, expecting, feeling peace, feeling joy, joyful. Everything is this already. Everything is already whole and complete. There is nothing missing or lacking already. There's nothing to find. There's nothing to get. So this can't be forgotten. And this can't be remembered. It's just what is. It's already timeless. It is aliveness. It's not just blank space. It is spacious aliveness. It is aliveness. Somehow, every apparent thing seems to be alive because of this aliveness. So everything is beautiful. It is also seen that everything is new. It's always new because there is no past. There are no real human beings that will eventually die one day. That's just a story appearing in this, which isn't a story. It's nothing. And this isn't special. Yet in the story, it may seem as if somebody is special. But that's also an expression of that which isn't special, expressing as somebody who's special. So there's nothing wrong or right with anything. So you can't go wrong or right with this. Whatever that seems to be happening is beautiful because it's already an expression of nothing. People disagreeing with this message, people agreeing with this message, it doesn't really matter. Because even the agreeing, people agreeing or disagreeing is also an expression of this. So nothing matters to this because everything is this already. Everything is whole and complete already. And this is already what is being longed for. Just simply this. There's really nothing to know. There's really nothing to get. There's really nothing to fix. Just this, what is. So this can't be spoken. This can't be said. There is that already undisturbed silence where everything appears and disappears. But judgment doesn't arise because there is only unconditional love expressing as everything. There is really nobody to judge. And there's nothing to judge. There's just this color and sound appearing, movement of that which isn't moving, the apparent movement, I should say. It is walking, but not walking, thinking, but not thinking, waiting, but not waiting, trying, but not trying. It is the totality. It is everything. No separation already. Nothing sticking out. Nobody to find anything, right? So what is being sought for is already that which is seeking. What appears to be the seeker is already that which is being sought. There is no real separate seeker that can be found, that can eventually unite with the totality. There's just totality appearing as everything, even appearing as what seems to be the seeker who's seeking for totality. So this is alone as everything. There are no different parts. There are no separate parts. There is no getting closer to this. There's no getting further away from this. There's just this. There's no time. There's no waiting. There's no expecting. There's no distance to cover. There's nowhere to get to. Just this already. Simplicity of what is. So this is effortless and obvious to itself. It is only this, just this, talking to itself. This has never spoken to anybody. It doesn't recognize the other as real. There are no others already. There's just this. Others is this already. So this is beautiful.
I'll have to go in about 10 minutes today. Yeah. So do you ever watch The Simpsons? Have you ever seen The Simpsons?
Yeah, I think I used to watch The Simpsons back in the days.
Yeah, you know Maggie's hair? Or not Maggie, Lisa's hair? Her hair?
Yeah, I know.
If you get back just a little bit, you've got like the stars in the background make you have Lisa hair.
Oh, I never noticed. I never noticed. So my head is it's been aligning with the.
A little bit sometimes, yes.
Ah, that's funny.
I was trying not to laugh.
I never noticed. I never noticed. You have such a sense of humor, eh?
Yeah.
Uh, beautiful.
Humor is so beautiful. Humor is such a beautiful thing. And I find that
Yes.
I find that when I can extend my sense of humor to everything, just like everything, myself, bad things that are happening in the world, you know, people who don't like me, stubbing my toe, everything, everything goes better.
So I believe when you hold your meetings in the boardroom, uh, people are always laughing there. Because in the midst of the meeting, you can somehow find a way to crack a joke, and everyone starts to laugh.
Well, I don't know about the board meeting, but definitely I try to bring a sense of joy to my meetings for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's important.
it's good.
Yeah.
Just to break the ice.
Yep.
That's good.
And to feel each other as people, to develop some respect for each other as people, you know,
Yeah,
even though apparently we're not people, but anyway.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
How
Okay,
is everyone?
everyone's doing all right. Yeah, everyone is doing all right. Melissa's planting. things in the ground. It's spring here, so getting ready for things to get warmer, doing all the planting and the gardening.
Yeah. Thanks.
Amelia's buying a bicycle. She's very excited about having a bicycle in New York City.
Uh,
My mom is coming this weekend. So I told her you're a
uh,
Christian. Close enough.
yeah, and I must say this. I would like to thank her as well because I remember she actually sent me a message informing me that I was also included in her prayer uh, prayer list.
Yep.
So I would like to thank her
Well, it wasn't
prayers as
just her
well.
prayer list. It was a prayer list that goes out to hundreds of other Christians across America. It's like a
Oh,
group, it's a big group prayer list. So,
oh,
yeah,
I see.
yeah. I'll tell her. Yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate everything. Everything.
Yeah. More and more, I feel like a Christian. You know, I feel like Jesus was trying to talk about this stuff anyway. They just got it all screwed up. You know, I
Come
said
again?
I feel like a Christian more and more because I feel like Jesus was trying to talk about this stuff, but they got it all screwed up.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He was misunderstood. Was
Misunderstood,
misunderstood.
right?
I see. It's beautiful.
So we're the real Christians. That's never been a very helpful perspective, but those are like, wars have been started over that sentiment, but yeah.
Uh, you have to abide by those rules as well. Yeah, there's here in South Africa, there are those traditional churches where they like to put their own rules in Christianity. Becomes very hard.
And a lot of it, here there's just such a big anti-gay everything that it just becomes a religion of hate. It's just terrible. Yeah. Okay, Nkosi, I think I'm gonna let you go. Get ready for my meeting. Okay, I'll talk to you next Tuesday.
Okay, then. Have
Okay,
a good one.
you too.